Hey guys, so I'm just going to start with preparing my skin. I really take my time with these steps, making sure my face is really ready for foundation and all of the contouring and highlighting and everything. So I want my base, which is my skin, to be as perfect as I can get it. So I start with the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. I work it in as much as possible and I warm up the product in my hands and my fingers. And that's what's going to kind of activate all these products. I try and do that with everything. So I try and do things in between different primers so I can give it time to set and settle into my skin. So I use the Tatcha to smooth my skin, and then I go in with this I don't know where it's from, this Primetime Primer to brighten. And then I go in with the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector to brighten my circles, my dark circles, my darkness. And I'm prepping my under eyes for concealer. So everything needs preparation. Before I started priming, I really moisturized my skin. I used eye cream. I used lip mask. So everything is just very, I like to look plump before I start. Because, you know, when your skin looks good, your makeup looks even better. So I'm just going in with this foundation. I don't recommend this foundation. I'm using it for my videos because it's high definition makeup. This is theater makeup. You don't have to go buy this. Use what you have. Use what you love. I love the YSL foundation. That's my #1 for myself for a night out or wherever I'm going. This foundation is just what I'm going to use to record videos because it looks really, really good on camera. Yes, it looks good in person too, but only for events. It's just the way you use it. It's a professional product, and I don't recommend you buying it unless you like that look. So then I'm going in with the Burberry Cashmere Concealer. All of these products that I'm using, I tried to put them into the video, and I'm also going to list them in the description under the video. So you can check that out, and I'm going to try and have as much information down there as possible. I do have to do a voiceover for this because it's my first video and I am learning. So I am going in with the Kevyn Aucoin Sensual Skin Enhancing Foundation or Concealer. And I'm going to also put that under my eyes, but I'm going to use that more to lift and shape. I like to keep my bright concealers on the inside corners of my eyes, like at the bottom, and then my neutral concealers to lift. So you can see that I put the Burberry only on the inside just to brighten that little bit of darkness that I have right there. And then the Kevyn Aucoin is going to be my lifting concealer. And here I'm reverse contouring, so this is going to help my nose look thinner. I'm not contouring yet. This is highlighting, but that's going to make my nose look way thinner. So now I'm going in with that same foundation palette that I used as my foundation, and I'm going in with the darker color. That palette is a professional palette, so it has a bunch of different foundations on it. So you can use a bronzer, a cream bronzer, whatever you use to contour with. You can use a foundation that's just a few shades darker. Go get one at Walgreens. Maybelline Fit Me makes a good one, and you can use that as a contour cream. So here I'm going in. I'm using that same contouring color to contour my nose. And as you can see, I go down the sides of my nose, connecting it with my eye crease. So it all is just going to be seamless, one, united. I like for everything to just really flow and go together. I don't like to see lines anywhere. So I'm contouring my lips because we want to look like we have injections and filler and everything, and we're just faking it till we make it. I'm contouring my lips. This makes them look bigger. It looks so crazy in the beginning. You look like you have a mustache, but I'm not done yet. This is all going to look crazy until the end. So please bear with me. Keep watching. If you like the beginning result, you'll like the final result. And I promise you, if you follow all these steps, your skin is going to look so airbrushed. I'm also an airbrush specialist, and since we are in Texas, I work a lot of weddings, and a lot of my brides need to be airbrushed. So just by working all those weddings, working in so many crazy temperatures and circumstances, I think I've got it down to where I can make you look airbrushed. Okay, so here I'm finally blending out all that concealer now that I let it sit. It had all that time to sit while I was contouring. And I'm just blending it out with another brush. This is just like a little mini baby foundation brush. All of these brushes are from Morphe. And I don't know the names of them. Use what you have. Honestly, if you have a brush that looks similar, use that. I don't like to give y'all every single detail of brushes I use and everything because I don't want you to spend so much money. Use what you have at home. A lot of these things, they're replaceable. Nothing is irreplaceable. So just, whatever looks similar, use that. And same with the product. You don't have to go spend all this money on different things. You can make anything work. That's the beauty of makeup. This is not permanent, and you can wash it off at the end of the night if you didn't like it. So here I'm going in with a way darker contour color. This is the Huda one. When I first got it, I was like, oh man, this is way too dark, and I hated it. But then I didn't have anything else, and I had to use it, and now I really, really love it. So this is going to look crazy right now. And you're probably going to be like, oh my God, what is she doing? I look so muddy and crazy, but just wait. Here I'm going back in with that foundation brush. No more foundation on it. All I used that foundation for in the beginning was to even out my skin tone and match my body because I do have a tan right now. So I am matching my face. I matched my face to my neck. And now I'm going back in with that foundation brush. No more foundation on it. And I am going to I was blending in between that contour that I just laid down and just blending it in. And I did that all over, but sorry, I'm not that good at editing yet. So then I go in with this cream blush just to give more color to my face. And this is going to be like a sticker for my blush because for some reason blush is the first thing to fade on everyone. So that's a little trick is to use a cream blush first and then lay your blush down and it'll last so much longer. So I sprayed that Mario Badescu spray. You can use whatever you want. If you have just like a rose water spray, use that. I go in with a dry beauty blender. I don't wet my beauty blenders. It takes away the product and then you get patchy and you're wasting product because it soaks it all up and no thank you. We're trying to save product and save money. So I go in, I sprayed myself first and then I really, really work that product in with that dry beauty blender. And then my skin is still kind of it's not dry yet. I go in with the powder, a pressed powder, and I'm pressing that concealer in. You can go straight in with the translucent powder and bake right away, but this helps me with creasing and it helps me not look so bright under there. But it depends. Sometimes I go in straight with the translucent powder. So this is just what's working for me right now, right in this moment with this season, with this weather. This is what's helping me. Because if I went straight in with that translucent powder, I'd be so dry. In the summer, I can. But right now, I can't. It's too cold and dry here. So now I'm going in with the translucent powder and I'm really going to shape my nose. I'm going to brighten my under eyes and lift my face up. So here you see me just tracing that concealer that I laid down first with the translucent powder. And I'm going down, cleaning up that contour on my cheeks. Just brushing through my brows and getting them ready for filling them in. So I do little baby strokes. Again, you don't need this product. NYX has a really good one, and it's way cheaper, and it's the same thing. I am using this one because it's what I have. Here I go in. I'm just doing little strokes where I really need filling. Sometimes with all the products that you use, your brows do blend away. I do have thick brows and a lot of hair, so I try to have a light hand with what I'm doing here, especially because this color is a little dark. So you have to be careful. I have to be careful because my brows really grab onto anything very quickly. So I brush up and then wherever I see little emptiness is that's really what I focus on. Just on the little patches, as you can see. And then I'm filling in the top a little bit, just so it'll all mesh well, flow, and look even. The brows are never going to look the same. They're not perfect. They're not twins. They are sisters. So don't spend so much time trying to make them look perfect. They're not going to ever match. They're just not. We are not all symmetrical. And I'm still filling in all the little empty spaces. And I do little baby strokes. I never, ever, ever just go straight in with a straight line, ever. No matter who sits in my chair, everyone's going to have a different brow shape. I'm never going to go in with just a straight line. It's unnatural. Our brow hairs don't grow like that. So just follow the little brow hair. And here I am just filling in little baby hairs up and making them look even. And I'm going to brush up. Everything's going to brush up, and that helps me blend. So that's why you see me continuously brushing my brows. It's because I'm blending it out. That's how you blend out brows, is by brushing them. That one's done. Last little brush, I promise. Okay, I think I'm about to start, yes. So now I'm just going to clean up the bottom of them just slightly, just so they can look perfect, because this tutorial is going to be a little more, when I do a lot of eyeshadow, I do clean my brows up. If I don't, I don't. If I'm like doing my little basic eyeshadow, I don't clean the brows on the bottom. I like them to look more unnatural, or more natural, so I don't. But here, guys, this was very, very frustrating, but basically my camera stopped recording the eyeshadow. So luckily we caught it, not right when it happened, but we did catch it, and I had to, I just had to explain it with pointing things out. But basically I used the browns, I blended them out. And then here I am, I'm blending out that eyeliner that I put down. I put down a green eyeliner, and I'm just smoking it out. I'm so sorry. It was like one of the important parts, and I didn't record. But it's okay. This is my first tutorial. The next one will be better, I promise. Here I'm just adding glitter with a little baby pencil brush. Or it's a glitter eyeshadow. It's not glitter yet. And here is the foiled glitter. This stuff is very, very foiled, and it's a little messy. So I've just popped that on with my finger right in the center, because we're going to keep all the light in the center. That's going to be the star of the show, is that center lid. That's going to be our little fireworks. Okay, I am blending out the powder. And then I'm doing my eyeliner. I'm doing the same green that I used on top. I'm using it at the bottom. And I'm going to smoke that out with the matching eyeshadow, just like a little emerald moment. And a little baby pencil brush, or a little baby flat brush. That's not a pencil brush. And then here's my favorite eyeliner brush. I'm going to use black, and I'm putting that right as close to the lash line as possible. And that's going to make it look like you worked so hard and took so long to smoke that out, but really you didn't. And here I go with the pencil brush, and I'm just going to clean that up with nothing on the brush. And I was just smoking it and blending it out. And then I'm taking all that fallout, if I had any, away. And here's my Benefit Gimme Brow. It's just a mini size because I like to try little things out before I buy them. And that is going to give me that soapy brow look without trying so hard. Here I'm going in with lashes. Pop them in the center. Waited a good 30 seconds before I pop them on. Pop them in the center, tuck in the side, tuck in the other side, and your lash is on. It's so easy when you wait 30 seconds, I promise. There we go. Just finishing it up, and they're drying. Okay, so you can see my contour here a little bit. We're about to make it all stand out. We're going in with powders on top of all that cream work we did. But first, I'm going to put mascara at the bottom. And then you'll see the definition and the difference that it makes to cream contour and then contour with powder on top. So here I'm going in with the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette. And I'm going over all that work I did earlier with the cream contours. And I'm basically just making it stand out again with powder. This makes it last long and it makes it stand out even more. Snatching my jaw, my nose, my forehead, my cheekbones. And this brush does all the work for you. It's the NARS ITA brush. I don't even know if they still sell it. I've had it for years. And here I'm going in with the bronzer. This is just going to bring some color back into my skin because if you could notice, my body is way darker than my face. That is because I have fake tanner on and I am just so light right now from lack of sun because I have 3 jobs and it's hard to go outside. Okay, here I'm going in with the blush. And I go in with this blush. Now, what I mean by going in is I don't put that much to begin with, but I do bring it in close and high because I like that, like the way Kylie's makeup artist does her blush. And I love it. It makes you look like you're so healthy. Okay, so this is my highlighter. I do not like a lot of highlighter. So if you thought that was a lot, just wait because I sprayed my face again with that stuff and then I work it all in so that there's not much highlighter anymore and it looks just like you're glowing from within. Honestly, highlighter can make or break you, and if you put too much, it will give you texture that you don't even have. And here I'm going in with the ITALIA lip liner. I love these lip liners and they're so cheap and they sell them on Amazon for like I think $7 for a 10-pack or something. They're so good. So this is the natural lip liner and I'm contouring my lips with that. I'm overlining with that lip liner because it looks real, like real natural. And then I'm going in with my MAC Soor lip liner, my favorite lip liner ever. And this is going to give me my color. So that is going right on top. I'm not overlining with this lip liner. I'm going like, I don't know how to explain it, but I'm going inside with this lip liner. That natural lip liner did the shaping for us, but this one's going to just give us color. And here I'm going in with this Lip Glow by DIOR, and it's just a chapstick. You can use chapstick if you want. Don't go spend money on this. Some things I buy impulsively. Doesn't mean you need them. But if I bought them, I'm going to use them. This you need, though. This is a Maybelline lip gloss, and it is so amazing. So, so good. And this is going to give us so much shine and without being sticky, and it just looks like it smooths your lips. I don't know. It's so good. And we're finishing up here. That's it. I'm just blending it all out, and we're good. Done. Ready to glow on New Year's. Hey guys, so here is the New Year's look that I promised y'all. So please bear with me. Unfortunately, I could not explain everything in detail like I did on my live, but I will be going live every Friday night. Here is a video that I had to do a voiceover for. Maybe later on in the future I can talk through it, but it's my first one, so bear with me. I try to do as good as possible, and I hope you like it, and I hope you learn something. This look was inspired by hrush's tutorial, so I did like watch hers and I followed along with it, and then I took what I learned and I brought it with my technique. So I hope it helps you guys. Unfortunately, some of the parts did cut off. This is my first time ever recording, so I have to learn how to edit, have to learn how to record, the lighting, everything. So hopefully in the future it gets better and better, but here's my first video and I hope you guys learn something. Bye.
Okay, now let's do the fan.
How?
Let me turn it. Oh, it's on one. Oh, wait.
No, I can't because the camera's not this way.
Oh,
and it's a mess, so
Oh.
it's not. It's okay. It's okay. I think it's gonna get like messy.
Yeah, because your lip gloss and your hair.
Yeah. The wind, you guys.
It's unnecessary.